we've made it to Stockholm. I am just so excited to be here. So obviously we arrived last night, but I was so tired from traveling. I don't know what it is, like this was our 30th flight of the year, which sounds absolutely crazy. Honestly feel so grateful that we've been to so many crazy places this year, but also reminds me that I feel like I need to offset my carbon footprint or something because of that. It's kind of terrible, but it doesn't get any easier traveling. Like I swear I'm just as tired whether I do a 2-hour flight or a 9-hour flight. Like I still feel just as exhausted. So yesterday when we came in, literally crashed straight away. So you're probably wondering why we're in Stockholm. Now, for most of this year, we've obviously been traveling, and I feel like our life for the past year has been so fast paced. So like we've seen so many incredible places. So for the first part of the year, we obviously went to Australia, Southeast Asia, did all that sort of stuff. And then for the last like few weeks, we've been doing Europe. But I feel like we're a little bit burnt out from traveling. Like it's so intense and so like fast paced, and I love it so much. And that's what I love about traveling, is that you get to see so many incredible places, and every single day is different. Like no 2 days are the same, and I genuinely feel like you wake up every day whilst you're traveling excited for the day because you don't want to waste a moment in that location. So yeah, I feel like this year has been the craziest, most fast-paced year of my entire life. I kind of feel a little bit burnt out from traveling, which I feel like sounds a little bit ridiculous because anyone we speak to, they're like, how can you be burnt out from traveling because you've literally just been on holiday for the whole year? Which I think is so true, but I guess it's just the different time zones, constantly feeling like you need to do something. So coming to Stockholm, well, basically we went home for a few weeks and we were just obviously back living with my mum, and I've also gone back to work. So before traveling, I worked for a digital marketing agency, and it was a fully remote role. So I really wanted to maintain that job whilst traveling, but all the rules kind of changed at my work, and I wasn't able to work in like Southeast Asia and those time zones. So I wasn't able to continue working, which was such a shame. And I was honestly devastated because I really enjoyed the job. But for the past few weeks, I've been at my mum's house and I've been back working, which has been so nice. Obviously been catching up on all my YouTube content as well, because I have literally filmed so much this year and I've loved every second of it. And I think that's also part of like the travel burnout, is trying to film everything, get it all uploaded. So yeah, it's been kind of intense trying to juggle working, filming, traveling, all of that sort of stuff. So about a week ago, we were sat at home and I was just like, I kind of want that like sense of normality of like having our own place. And we were just having a little look on Skyscanner of like flights to places, and we were looking on Airbnb, and we wanted somewhere that has that cozy Christmas vibe, somewhere that we can kind of enjoy the winter season, and Stockholm was one of those places. And then obviously we found this absolutely gorgeous apartment, so we've decided we're gonna stay here for the next few weeks. We're gonna just kind of like live a more normal life. So if you'd watched my vlogs before we went traveling, we had our own house, and I kind of want to have that kind of sense of normality again a little bit, like still traveling, still seeing new places, but having our own base that we can kind of call home for the next few weeks. So that is why we're in Stockholm. I cannot believe it. It's giving Christmas vibes. Like when we were driving to our Airbnb yesterday, there were so many Christmas lights in the trees, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous here. So obviously because this is our first time in Stockholm, don't know what to expect, which is kind of a risk, like committing to staying here for a while when you don't really know what to expect. But you know, I'm all up for an adventure. So anyway, let's quickly do a tour. For the next few weeks. I'm just so happy we went for this one. Absolutely gorgeous. So we need to get some groceries to stock up the cupboards and the fridge. There's actually a supermarket about a 5-minute walk down the road, and when we drove past it last night, it looked absolutely massive, so hopefully should have everything that we need. Also, one really strange thing about being in Sweden is that the sun sets so early. It sets at like 3 p.m, which is going to be a little bit of an adjustment to the like, it's such short days. I think it rises around like 7, 8 a.m. as well, so the days are like so much shorter here, which is going to be really weird, but I think it's just going to be super cozy and nice, and I'm actually really excited to be here for like the Christmas period. But anyway, let's head to the supermarket, and I'm also really excited to see what the area is like because it was dark when we arrived yesterday. Okay, I really underestimated how cold it is. My ears are literally falling off.
Might have gone numb, I think.
Yeah, my nose is like so cold. We definitely need a hat, gloves, scarf, layers.
It just didn't feel that cold last night.
It's because it's so warm inside. Yeah. I was like, it's not gonna be that cold outside, and then as soon as you came out I was like, yeah, maybe it is. But we're just walking up to Willys, which is the supermarket that we're gonna go in. Get some of these maple and pecan pastries. They look so good. What else should we get?
2 cinnamon rolls.
What are they though? I think they're not cinnamon.
They look like cinnamon.
Oh yeah, maybe they are.
We'll find out.
This bakery section is so good. Yum. Food shop. We've got so much food, and they also had like proper brands of stuff. So they had like Oatly oat milk, they had like Alpro soya stuff, they just had like Heinz tomato ketchup. They just had so much of just like what we're used to, which was actually really comforting. But let's unpack all of this and see what we've got. I actually found it so overwhelming though. Like, it was such a big store, and as we were walking around I was like, I don't even know what I want to eat, what I want. I should have gone with an actual list, so I'll do that next time. Everything we got came to 1,134 SEK, which, what is that currency? Is it like Swedish krona?
Yeah, something like that.
Something. I'm not actually sure, but yeah. I actually don't know what the conversion rate is, so I'll put it on the screen. They had so many yogurts in cartons. So this is vanilla yogurt, but every single one of their yogurts was in a carton, which is actually such a good idea. So you can like pour it with, have it with like fruit and granola. I think it's such a great idea. How good does this pizza look? I feel like we're gonna eat this tonight. So this is everything that we picked up. We actually got so much stuff. Couple of things that I'm really excited about though. This hummus, which looks really nice, and then we've also got these big flatbreads to eat with it, which since going to Greece, I have still been obsessed with eating this sort of stuff, so love it. Obviously had to get some sweets, we just got this little pack of Haribos, but we've also just got salad stuff, fruit and veg, strawberries to have with yogurt, pretty much just got all the basics. But we did also get, which we think this is the right coffee for the filter, so fingers crossed. We got some nachos and some crisps. Oh, this granola looked so good. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. So now let's pop all of this away. That tastes good. What's that one? The cinnamon? Is it you like a cinnamon bun? I swear they have this thing in Sweden though that's like a cinnamon bun but not. And I feel like this is what this is. I have to Google it. That's so good. Yeah, it's called a kanelbulle. And it looks like a cinnamon, it looks like that.
Cinnamon roll. It's called a kanelbulle, it looks like that. Turns it around, it just says cinnamon roll. My mouth is literally drooling as I'm eating.
Well, do you love it that much?
I don't know, I'm just so hungry, and I guess because it's so nice, my mouth's just like drooling like a dog.
We're back out and about. I feel so much better now. I've got a hat and gloves on. It's so warm with that on, but we are now gonna go get the train to the main kind of city centre of Stockholm. We're actually staying slightly on the outskirts. It's about a 20-minute train into the like main city centre. So it's actually only gonna take us 10 minutes on the train, but we've got a 10-minute walk to the train station. So anyway, let's go see what the train's like, because apparently I watched a vlog and it said that the like train system here is really good. About to get on the train. It says it's going to be here in 7 minutes. So within 17 minutes we'll be in the city.
Look at you with the math.
Still up here. I actually get an A in maths, thank you.
And don't we know about it?
It's actually so fancy down here, like look at that wall. So far, I love the Swedish tube-in train system, it's really nice. So we're just in the main town now, and I think this is like the main high street actually. We're gonna have a finca, which is which is Swedish for coffee and cake. But apparently it's like less about the coffee and cake, it's more about having a break, and it's like part
work, isn't it?
Yeah, it's part of like the Swedish culture apparently. So that sounds a bit
Not
of
that
me.
we've done any work, but
Yeah, I know. Sounds like a bit of me. So we're gonna get a coffee and have a little explore around here though. Can't believe it's literally already dark and it's like 2 o'clock. Yeah, not sure how I feel about that. Are you excited to be here?
yeah.
So happy.
It's hot that. Tastes well nice though.
That is so nice. First finca in Sweden. I think that's how you say it. Finca. It's F-I-K-A. Fika.
Fika? Don't know.
Don't know. Jasper also got us a little chicken wrap.
Barbecue
Nice.
chicken.
Also, is it rude to wear a hat inside? Because if I take this off, I'm gonna have the worst hat hair ever. But then I also feel like it is rude, so.
It's not, is it?
Is it? I don't know. Nah. When we were sat there, I forgot how cold it is again. I need to get used to this like temperature. But
It's not too.
yeah, it's quite cold.
When we
but
first come out this morning, I was like within not even 5 minutes, about a minute, we looked at each other and was like, oh my god.
this is cold.
But
Although,
then I feel like my ears now just got numb, so I got.
yeah, you got used
Now I
to it.
don't feel too bad.
I also think
It's the wind. It's the wind.
Yeah,
chill. The wind chill is
when it's
really,
windy.
really cold.
Although this is the closest we've ever been to the North Pole. Like I've never been to like Norway,
Oh, yeah.
anywhere.
Never flew like that way.
No,
from
we've
the
always
UK.
gone
South.
like south.
It's a
So
warmer climate.
so true. But now we're just gonna have a little walk around the city. It feels like it should be like 7 p.m, but it's literally like 3:30. So so
very
bizarre. Guys, we're stood under the biggest mistletoe ever.
Mwah.
Completed it.
I've pulled.
As we're walking, more and more Christmas lights are turning on. Those ones over there just turned on and it looks gorgeous. I just love it here already. I feel so like happy to be here. Anyway, let's keep walking. we've just come to the iconic place where I feel like everyone gets a photo when they come to Sweden or Stockholm, and I didn't realise we were here because it's so dark. I was like looking around thinking this isn't the spot, and it was literally right behind me. But these are such beautiful, colourful buildings.
We'll have to come back in the day.
Yeah, we'll have to come back in the day and actually get a little cute photo, because I feel that's my tick I've been to Sweden photo, you know. Very cute around here. It just gives me like the cozy vibes. This is what I wanted, like all the gorgeous little cafes are all lit up and everyone's like wrapped up in their scarf. And also I really want to get hot chocolate at some point because I just feel like that's necessary. First impressions of Stockholm, like everywhere's so grand and like all the buildings are really fancy. Just like walking down here, look at all of this. Everywhere's just so nice. I love it. And we're just about to walk back down the high street that we were in earlier because all the Christmas lights are now on, so we can go see what that looks like. So we just got back to the apartment and it is so nice and warm walking in here. Anyway, we went into a little shop on the way back and we decided to get some hot chocolate because I didn't think about it earlier. And I was like, this is what we need. We couldn't actually find any like standard Cadbury's or like any like normal hot chocolate powder. They just had like these ones in a packet. This is a vegan chocolate drink powder. Looks quite bougie. I think it was quite expensive as well. I think it was around £4. But this is the best one that we could find. And then we also got some mini marshmallows, so we can make ourselves some little cute hot chocolates. And then I also just picked up a little skincare serum. I am obsessed with this one from The Ordinary. I've used it for ages and I absolutely love it. And then also because it's so cold, our noses are running the whole time just from the cold, so we got some tissues. But anyway, I've just got into my pajamas, so I'm gonna get cozy for the evening. I'm gonna take my makeup off and then we'll probably make something for dinner. One thing that I really want to focus on whilst we're kind of slow traveling is actually looking after myself and prioritizing getting into a routine and just getting a little bit, I don't know, I just feel like when we're traveling everything is so chaotic, and you like, even just like my skincare, I just couldn't be bothered most of the time. When you spend the whole day like walking around the city, like the last thing you want to do is go to the gym. So that lack of routine is really just like, I don't know, I feel like it's taking its toll a little bit. So I'm just ready to get into a routine, actually just look after myself and just kind of spend the rest of the year prioritizing the things that make me feel good. So like going to the gym, doing my skincare, eating slightly healthier. One thing I'm so happy about though is that my skin and hair has actually been really good since traveling. A lot of people when they go to like Bali and Southeast Asia say that their skin and hair struggles a lot. And definitely in Uluwatu and Bali, my hair was so dry and I was quite worried that it was gonna like fall out. But I've actually been super lucky. So if I can just keep looking after it, we should be good. One thing we noticed walking around is there's so much student accommodation and just like university related things. So I imagine a lot of like students come here for uni. We're gonna have a simple dinner tonight. We're gonna have pizza. Let's put it in. We're gonna see if we can turn the sofa into a sofa bed and see if it actually is a sofa bed. I'm pretty sure it is, and I think it'd be so cozy if we can actually set it up. Oh, it's not like
It's not how I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be like a, this isn't quite the vibe, is it?
I thought the back was gonna still be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a bed to lay that way.
Yeah. Scrap that idea then. Whoa! Look at all the cheese! That looks crazy.
What are you doing in front of that plate?
Oh, you should put it on this one. This looks so good. really fancy a nice hot chocolate, so I'm glad we got all the bits. So we've got milks, and where did I put the hot chocolate powder? That's the trouble with a new kitchen, is that I can't remember where I put them. I managed to pick up the Oatly barista milk, which is my favorite milk in coffee. So hopefully it should taste nice in a hot chocolate. I feel like we need a bigger mug for a hot chocolate, but this will have to do. Oops. I'm not sure if this is the correct way to make hot chocolate, but we're doing it. Should have got some cream as well. I don't think mine's chocolatey enough though.
Mine's too chocolate.
Is it?
I think I put too much in.
The marshmallows that melt, they're so good. Yeah, yours looks way more chocolatey than mine.
That's because it is. Mine's like, I'm literally eating the powder out of the bag.
There's actually nothing better than melted marshmallows. When they're like not melted, they don't taste as good as melted.
No. It's like melted chocolate.
Yeah.
It's like melted cheese tastes better.
Oh my god, I wish they did a Tony's chocolate, hot chocolate. How?
Why don't you can make one?
Should we make one? Like melt
the chocolate and then just add milk.
Everyone, so today we're going to be trying the new filter coffee. Not sure how it's going to turn out, but I actually don't even know how you work it, so let's figure that out now. So this is it. Let's plug it in. We all know I just love a latte, like I love espresso coffee, so I don't know what this is going to be like. We got to try it though, because you never know until you try. I've just had a little watch the YouTube video and I think I know how to do it. So we put this in here. Okay, and then we just put 4 tablespoons. I mean, it's coming out. Don't know what it's gonna taste like. It looks like coffee though. I mean, it looks like coffee. Very strong coffee. Gonna add some honey into it. Hopefully it sweetens it up a little bit. I mean, it looks good. Who knows what it's gonna taste like though? I'm actually kind of nervous. I don't know what this is gonna taste like. It might be absolutely disgusting. Oh. Yeah, it's quite bitter actually. Not sure that's a vibe. It tastes like coffee, but with like a bitter kind of smoky aftertaste. Maybe it's the grounds as well, because I have no idea what these are. We just picked them up yesterday. Glad I tried it though. But I think I'll stick to espressos.
It's cold.
It's cold?
Yeah.
I must have added too much milk to yours. What's the flavour like though?
Shite.
Honest opinions from Jasper.
I mean, I haven't had an instant coffee in a while, but that's just what it just tastes like. Shit instant coffee. We're just too bougie for this these days.
Yeah.
we need a proper bean to cut rude boy.
Anyway, it is now time to start work for the day. It's a work day today, so probably most of the day is going to be spent at my laptop. I love starting every week by just planning out what I need to do, get myself a little bit more organised, so that's what we're going to do. I'm so hungry, so I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. Jasper just cooked. What did you cook?
Bacon and eggs.
Just cooked himself bacon and eggs, but I really want to try this Alpro yogurt. Looks so good.
Oh, I'll have some of that as well.
Oh, will you?
It wasn't really, well, the bread and that's like a miniature loaf.
Oh, so it wasn't big.
That really small thing, so it wasn't exactly like filling.
What, have we got bowls? No, we only got like big dishes.
Yeah, we don't have like small bowls.
Okay, I'm just gonna make one big fruit, yogurt and granola bowl. Very thick. Some strawberries. So we're gonna go for a walk around our neighborhood because we actually haven't explored too much around here. So it'd be nice to have a little walk around. We also need to pop to the shop to get some kitchen roll as well. So it'd be nice to get out and about because we haven't stepped foot outside at all today. And also I really wanna go see what the gym is like near our apartment, so we could go have a quick look at that. It's actually been such a fun day just having our own little apartment. It feels like we're back in our own house. A lot of people have asked me, like, would we buy a house again? And I actually did briefly look when we were back in the UK at like Rightmove and just seeing what's about, and there is not a single part of me that wants to buy a house in England anytime soon. Like, I just can't even firstly warrant how much it costs. Like, obviously interest rates are super high at the moment, and it just kind of feels like a waste because my mind is still on travel. Like, I don't want to not stop traveling. So to buy like a house now just kind of seems like a little bit of a waste of money. When would we be in it much? Probably not. So yeah, it has been something that I've thought about. And when we're in like a really cute apartment like this, like, I would love to have our own apartment, but I just don't think we would make the most of actually using it or having it because I just love seeing the world. And I think that's one thing that I've just learned about myself this year. And one thing that I'm so glad we did was, like, I think one of the best things we've done was sell our house, because it's just like, there's no way we would have traveled like we have this year if we still had our house. So we probably won't buy a house anytime soon. And I also just think when you start exploring, seeing the world, you then realize how much more of the world there is to see, and it just unlocks new destinations that you now want to go travel to. So I don't know, I feel like I'm just still in that travel mindset, but slow travel is my new favorite thing, like we're doing right now. This has just been so nice so far. I don't think I've ever seen Jasper wear a hat before.
Like a right knob.
I love it. It's cute.
Does that actually suit you though?
Yeah.
I feel like I just don't suit hats.
I think you do. It's so windy.
Hey, I'm here for the warmth.
Yeah, I should have worn my hat, but my hair's up, so I was like, oh, I didn't want to. But my eyes are stinging.
I think it feels colder today, and it does, on the forecast, it does show it's colder today.
So,
only by like a couple of degrees, but
yeah, it's pretty cold.
It's like 1 degree, maybe.
So we just went into this gym and we signed up as members. We got a little membership card, I don't know if you can see, but it literally cost £7.50 for 1 week pass.
If I looked on the thing, if you actually sign up properly for like the fully unlimited one, so you go 24 hours, it's only like not even £20 for a month.
So cheap here.
Well cheap. So, I mean, it's just like a generic.
Yeah, it's like an Anytime Fitness or like the gym.
Yeah,
in the UK.
I'd like to say it's like the gym.
Yeah, it's like kind of basic gym, but it's perfect for what we need. So we signed up. We can go tomorrow morning. Well, we can actually go tonight, but Jasper can't be bothered.
I'm tired.
Anyway, now we're all signed up to that, we're gonna quickly pop in the shop here, and it's always so dark already. Like,
yeah, I think it just made. I feel like that's why I started getting tired, because I think it's really late, but it's like 3:30.
It's literally so early. You don't need any more pastries.
Thought we were red-handed.
What are you doing? Jasper, what is going on?
Well, I'm just getting 4 more.
Why?
Just in case you run out.
Even though we went shopping yesterday, we decided to come out with a whole bag.
Honestly.
Every time. We can't go shopping and just buy like the one thing that we need. We end up picking up like a nice
baguette
that I didn't know I needed.
Got plenty of bread.
Yeah, I didn't know I needed it until I saw it and thought, oh, that would be nice. So.
And my 4 more pastries.
We're literally terrible. I took my makeup off, I've got cozy in a little tracksuit, and we're gonna be making dinner. Well, I say we are. I'm gonna mainly be making it, but Jasper's gonna come cut up the chicken and like, cook that, because there is just something about raw chicken that actually makes me feel so unwell. Like, call me dramatic, but I just cannot deal with it. Just, it's so gross and slimy. Once it's cooked, love it. I love eating it. I love the flavor. But part of me is like, should I just be vegetarian? Because I can't stand raw chicken. Like, it actually does make me feel really unwell. But you know, that's why you get a boyfriend that can do it for you. So we're gonna make chicken pasta salads. I think we've got everything we need. They're just so easy to make, and it's like, so I think since Australia, it's been our go-to meal. And I'm just obsessed with it. Let me get everything out of the fridge and we'll start cooking. Just here, cutting up the chicken.
Yeah, we're to the rescue.
Yay. Got the chicken and bacon in the pan, so let's cook that up. Do you have a spoon? Doesn't look like we've got a wooden spoon. Top one?
No, I just don't think there is.
Oh no, what should we use? Will that melt? Add the pasta. We should probably sit at the table, but my laptop and everything is still up there, so we'll sit here. Also, the weirdest thing about this Airbnb is that there's no TV. So we just use the iPad.
Gonna watch Robbie Williams.
That's so good, isn't it?
That's very nice.
The mayo is so nice.